everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Valentine's makeup video. I haven't sat down with you guys and done a makeup video in the longest time, so I thought it would be really fun to do this. This video is actually going to be going up, I think, a day before Valentine's, so as you'll be watching this, it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, so I hope this isn't too late, but I hope this has given you some little cute inspiration of some Valentine's makeup you can do this year. And let's just get straight into it. I'm just going to take some grips first just to move my hair out of the way before we start. I've got these cute little pink clips to match the theme, and I also have here a huge mug of hot chocolate because honestly, I don't know if you can see that, but I can legit see my breath in this room. It is just freezing. I've just got home from work and we keep the heating on mainly in the lounge like throughout the day, so when we get back it's nice and warm in there, but this is like kind of a room that barely gets used, so we never put it on in here, and it is so cold. Okay, to start off this look, I'm actually going to do my eyes first. So I'm going to take my P.Louise base to put a primer on my eyes. Everything I have mentioned throughout this video will also be listed down below. So I just use this in the shade Rumour 01. Honestly, it feels like a lifetime ago that I sat down and filmed a makeup video, and obviously when I first started my channel that's all I pretty much used to do, but I've started growing more towards kind of like lifestyle vlogs and just basically a mix match of stuff, so it feels really good to sit down and do my makeup again with you guys and to show you a really fun look I have in store today. So the main palette I'm going to be using today is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, as I find there's so many just gorgeous, stunning shades in here. Oh, there goes the brush. And it's definitely kind of a palette that you can use around Valentine's Day because you've got your nice pinks and your shimmers in here. So that is one I am going to be using. But to start off with, I'm actually going to take this pigment I have from MAC, as it's like the perfect pink shade. This is in the shade Process Magenta, and I love this. I've had this for so long, but it's so pigmented and I just really love it. So what I'm going to do, as you would have seen from my intro, is I'm going to do like a cut crease. I'm going to start by taking this Ted Baker brush, dip it into that pigment, just get a tiny little bit on the brush as you don't need much. If you have a similar shade of pink in any sort of palettes, you can obviously opt for that. I don't even know if they still sell this colour, to be honest. Had it for years. And I'm just going to start by pressing that into my crease and slowly build. And crazy and so awful at the moment, but just trust the process. I'm going to start by winging it out, and I'm literally just going to take it wherever, because I am going to clean up with a white. This light's making it look super luminous pink. It's not actually that like neon. It's very bright, but it's not neon-y. So as I said, it is looking pretty wild at the moment. So I'm gonna take this massive blending brush by Morphe just to blend out that as much as possible. I have taken it quite high, as I feel like I don't actually have that much crease space. So I always take it really high up to the brow. Five minutes into the video and my camera's flashing at me. Wow. Okay, I've just done a quick charge of the camera, so hopefully it won't die again. My hot chocolate is now finished. And I decided to go ahead and do my cut crease while that was charging, because I do actually have a video on my channel of how to do a cut crease. It's like a tutorial, so I will leave that link down below. So yeah, this is how it's looking so far. Such a gorgeous pink colour. And for the base on my lid, just to set the P.Louise base, I've used the shade base in this palette, which is just this one here. Oh, I've got my red Valentine's nails as well. Next thing I'm going to do is something I actually tried out a few weeks ago. I was just playing around with some of my makeup and I found this that I have, which is the High Vis Water Activated Colour from Barry M in the shade High Voltage. Now this is a neon pink, but it is so nice and I love it. It's such a nice formula and it's just so easy to apply. So I've only used it a couple of times, but I'm going to use that today just to go along my lash line. I'm going to take this mini brush here by Zoeva. It's the 315 fine liner brush, so it's a tiny little brush. I'm just going to wet my product with a little bit of this Mario Badescu face spray and then just basically draw a winged liner, just so it gives a bit of something else to the look. This is going to Sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing. The mirror's in front of me here and I need to get pretty close to it for this part. Again, doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to clean up. I'm just going to go ahead and do the other one off camera. Okay, so this is the liner now done on both eyes and I have just used a Manky face wipe to go along and clean the edge like I did with the cut crease. So I'm really happy with that at the moment. I'm just going to put a little bit more of the base shade in this section because it's starting to crease up slightly. I definitely need a lash with this look because this is quite a bold look and my lashes are non-existent. So I'm going to pop on a little bit of mascara. I'm just going to take this number 7. Oh, just going to take this number 7 lash extender, as this is the one I tend to use for lashes, and I don't want to go for a crazy lash. I kind of want a little bit of a subtle kind of fluttery lash, so I'm going to see what I've got. So I'm going to take these lashes. Oh, you're never going to be able to see that in a million years. Let me try. Here we are. I'm going to take these lashes, which honestly I can't tell you where they're from. I've used them once or twice before. I just can't remember where these are from, but they look like the style I want to go for today. Just nice and wispy. And as per usual, I'm taking my Duo lash glue to stick these on. I want to buy one of those, like, you know, them lash application tools so that it makes it easy to put your lashes on, because I always use my fingers, which has worked for me for years, but I would like one of the little tools because I don't get on with using tweezers. It just doesn't work for me. I've almost been on YouTube now with my channel for a year. That is mad. I can't believe it has almost been a year. I think I started it in April last year, like as we started kind of going into lockdown. And I seriously can't believe it's been that long. Like the other day I was sat watching like some of my very first videos that I did because I was going through my channel, and I actually cringed so hard. Like, I genuinely feel like I've come so far since I started this channel. Like, the first few videos are so awkward and just sat there like a robot, and I feel like now I'm hopefully bringing across to you guys a lot more of my personality. I look crazy right now. Oh, that is a gorgeous lash. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I hope I'm bringing across to you more of my personality, as it's so much more interesting to watch when someone is just enjoyable to watch. So I really hope that you are enjoying my content. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, as it would mean so much to me. And like this video if you enjoy, and obviously comment down below if you want to see more kind of makeup videos, as I have been slacking on that a little bit recently. So both lashes are now on. I'm going to take my glitter liner, actually. This is the W7 Metal Flash Metallic Glitter Liner in gold. And I'm just going to take this along my crease, just to give it a bit of extra, you know, extra wow factor. But I really should have done this before my lashes, but we move faintest line. Yeah, that makes so much difference, honestly. I don't know how well you can see that. Looks so pretty. So happy I decided to do that. Okay, I think now I'm going to move on to my base, as I've spent far too long on my eyes. My eyes were the part that I wanted to focus most on. And now that part is done, let's do base. So for my primer, I'm going to take this Revolution Hydrate Primer, as I've been loving this at the moment. It's really nice and kind of like sticky, so it helps your foundation just to really stick well to it. I really wish I was actually going somewhere with this makeup. I mean, as I said at the start, it's not Valentine's Day today, so this is probably just going to be taken off after the video, which is really sad. As long as I get some photos of it, I don't mind. Foundation, because I've got a tan at the moment, I am probably going to use my Maybelline. This is the Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. This is like a favourite of mine, but it's too dark for me normally, so I'm going to use it now because it works well when I'm tanned. I'm actually going to apply that with a brush, so I'm just taking this Real Techniques brush. I don't know what it's called because I've had it for the longest time, and the writing has faded away. So what are everyone's plans for Valentine's then? Are you doing like a date during lockdown if you live with your partner, or if you're single, are you going to get yourself a nice takeaway and chill? That's what I would be doing. I mean, that's probably what we will be doing. I don't know what we have planned, but probably not a lot. I mean, I think this is our 7th or 8th, must be, yeah, Valentine's together, so crazy really. It's honestly getting so dark again. This is why I always have to film as soon as I finish work and just try and get it done, to be honest, as quickly as I can, because I actually finish work at 3:30, which is so good. And yeah, I need to have filmed by 5 latest. Like, it's now, oh my god, it's 5:05. How did it get so late? I got home at 4. What? Right, this is where I need to speed up, because I'm clearly just nattering on, talking too much. Okay, I'm happy with my base. I would say it's probably a little bit actually on the lighter side at the moment. I think I've gone for a different tan this time, but yeah, it's not too bad. This, obviously, this light is washing it out way more, but if I didn't have that on, you wouldn't even be able to see my face, so yeah. For concealer, I'm going to take a classic. I'm going to take the Collection Perfection Concealer in the shade, what shade is this? I think it's the lightest one. I can't, oh yeah, One Fair. So very, very light, which usually is me. And I will use my beauty blender just to blend that out. For powder, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 10. Just going to set that underneath my eye. Literally scraping to get any more product out of this. So to bronze this face up a bit, I've got my Revolution bronzer. This is the Revolution XX range, and this is in the shade Command. because I want to go super cute with my blush, I've got here the Milani blush in the shade Luminoso, and I'm going to take this on my Wet n Wild brush and pop it where I normally do, but I'm also going to take it across the nose. Just kind of like that, just to give a nice extra kind of blushed effect, as we want to look super pink and cute and girly at Valentine's. And this isn't quite as pigmented as I remember. It's probably because I've got a tan, but this isn't quite showing up. Well, actually it is. Okay, I think that's about enough. Highlighter, I'm going to take probably my favourite highlight of all time, which is the Benefit Cookie. This is just such an amazing, beautiful highlighter. My camera's flashing at me again. So off camera, I've just done a little bit of shadow underneath my eye, and I wanted to bring in some like bluey purpley colours because I just think they're so pretty. I've used this shade here, which is called Soul, and then on top of that I've just popped this Celestial shade. So I'm just going to do that now on this eye. If you've made it this far, thank you. Just using this little Morphe brush to do this. I realise I haven't even done my eyebrows yet. Wow, how could I have got this far and not even realise that I haven't done them? I wondered why I looked weird. Okay. Right, the products I'm going to use on my brows, I'm going to take my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, as I've been loving just using a brow pencil at the moment. This is actually in the shade 3. I'm going to do them quite natural. I'm just going to lightly fill them in. Nothing too crazy on the brows, as obviously we want to keep the look focused on the eye. Just going to try and draw little hair strokes at the front. This is quite a thick pencil though, so if you really want defined hair strokes, I would recommend They're Precisely my brow pencil instead. And then I just take the spoolie to blend it out. Now just going to take my Ready Set Brow, also by Benefit, just to set them in place. Okay, now for a cute little extra detail, I'm going to take the same palette, the Soul, in the same palette, the Soul. This is when I know I've been filming for too long. The same shade in the palette, Soul, and I'm actually going to do a little Q-tip trick that I seen on, I think it was TikTok probably, and where you cross them over and you pop it on your face and then you make a little heart, taking a brush, and hopefully this will work. I did try it earlier and it seemed to work okay, but now I've got my base on. Let's see. I'm going to put it here actually. That's kind of worked, and then you can kind of just do the rest yourself. I wanted to do that same shade just to tie it in, and then now I am going to use this, where is it, glitter liner to go around the middle. Okay, so that's the heart. It's quite cute. Definitely goes with the theme, and I love the fact that the colour matches. I'm so sorry, my camera's just died again, which is great, so I'm just using my phone just to finish this last little clip. I don't know whether this is going to flip it, I hope it doesn't. But yes, now I'm going to finish off with lips. So I'm going to take the Saint Luke I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and I shall see you in my next video. Enjoy Valentine's. Bye!